association and its board of directors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or entering the door or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules, either as usher, security, or arena staff member. Any Ramos game with a better rate for a lifetime. Pay your tickets today for the upcoming schedule and be here for every victory this season.
One of the purest strokes the game has ever seen. MP is in the building, and he has history in his crosshairs. Tonight could be the night he passes James Harden's career mark for three-point shots made. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Right on the wing, along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at point guard. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. MP out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one back.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Okoro shot is off. MP against White. Put that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 6.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
And White, the bucket on the assist from Okoro.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And no good that time. Good defense by MP. Richard, what makes Kobe White such a hard player to guard is how many ways he can get a shot off at a lot of different angles.
Off the catch, on the bounce, pump fake, reload. He is comfortable in any situation, and his efficiency early on was his issue, but it has improved year over year.
Giddey, no good.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Now here's Giddey. He had 15 points last outing. Back to Vucevic to end the run. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Bulls. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And I think for the Raptors, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Giddey finds Vucevic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
And Toronto making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
Well, I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And here's White, following the three-pointer by MP.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Kept alive. For three. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's White. White with another miss. Toronto leading by 20. The three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Giddey. Still without a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Vucevic. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. And the Bulls with another miss. Toronto with the ball. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Barrett against Giddey. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Calls timeout. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bulls moving the ball around. Buzella sends a screen for Giddey. That 3 off the mark. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. MP way outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Chicago's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Anthony. In the corner, Okoro with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A 3-ball. MP again from deep. MP's got 42 in the game.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
To the paint, here's Anthony. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Williams kicks to Giddey. Anthony looking it over. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Williams, down low. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Williams. 6 points for Cole Anthony.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. The 3 from MP. Rosales grabs the board. Bulls have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Really left alone that time. Anthony's got 11.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Anthony, and off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 13.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
With the step back. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Raptors. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. And the Eastern Conference winner, MP.
Of course you've got MP. Does everything asked of him at a high level, Shaq. I mean, partly because he makes great adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, he gets it done in so many ways. It reminds me a little bit of guess who? I'm not going to say.
Kenny?
Nope.
And moving on now to that first half tough sledding so far for the Chicago Bulls.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up to the Bulls. So the Bulls 5 right now. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
White left side. Buzelis with the ball. And now by Barnes. Okoro. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Pass
to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Pirtle with the steal. To the inside. Shoots a fader, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
The Bulls shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Back to Okoro. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic is screen on quickly. Shot clock at 5. And again, Chicago turns it over. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Buzelis' shot is good.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Vucevic to the pass to White. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Kobe White.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
And each and every game, every year, I'm blown away by his consistency from that range.
Well, you look at him now, he's tied for second most threes in NBA history. I mean, that's mind-boggling.
You gotta love the response by Vooch. That's how you get your revenge.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, and connects again from distance.
It's amazing what his ability to stretch the floor has done for the offense.
He now has the second most threes in league history and will immediately start gunning for that #1 spot.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Connects again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Giddey against quickly. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got his first 2 points.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Got that one up quick.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic is screen on Barnes. Here's Buzelis. Out to White. Launches a 3. Cans it from downtown. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Zero hesitation on the arc. If White has a clear angle, he's taking the shot.
MP's shot is good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean...
He's checked in for Toronto. Vucevic, he's checked in for the Bulls. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. They've got MP. He's out there with Grady Dick. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Hardaway finds Vucevic. Toronto grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now Anthony pass to Hardaway. They need this. And the Bulls with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Anthony, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
The 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
The 3 from MP. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
MP against Anthony. To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And here's MP for 3. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Anthony kicks to Vucevic. Off target with his 3. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 20-6 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Outside Anthony, the 3, trains the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you later.
Up next, the Pelicans taking on the Raptors. For the New Orleans Pelicans, holding their own against good company. They rank 7th in the West. Raptors, Pelicans, only on 2K Sports. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at New Orleans, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
You know, for New Orleans, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Jordan Poole out there with Murray, and it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we'll send you courtside for the record-breaking buzz on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, he recently moved into 2nd all-time for career three-pointers made. He said it was an honor to pass Ray Allen, but says his work isn't done yet. Steph Curry, you're next on his list. Back to you guys.
Chasing history. Thanks. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Poole for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 12.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Poole with the ball. Now guarded by MP.
And what a slash by Poole. Just knifing inside with ease.
MP scanning the floor. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Poole, the pass to Queen. And here's Murray. Poole for 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
MP, that one's good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Queen. To the middle. And the dunk by Jones.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
MP against Murray. And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Back to Poole from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. And they've been quite the story in the NBA this season, stringing together 22 wins in a row and looking for more.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's stolen by MP. And a fast break now for the Raptors. From behind the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Fears in for Poole. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 32 points in the game. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Murray. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
The three is up. And MP with the three.
3 points.
MP's got 35.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Murray up top. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. He's checked in for Dick. New Orleans calls timeout. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Misi in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win. And yes, another basket.
Yeah, another monster performance in a career that's been chock full of them.
And he's closing in on the record for the 4th most 40-point games all time. Williamson passes to Jones. To the inside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Williamson passes to Poole. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Jones. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 47 points.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Misi. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hasn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
It's Poole on the wing, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Jones, the pass to Poole, takes the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And Poole is a guy that feels very comfortable operating beyond the arc.
And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Misi's shot is good.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time his teammates, they really have to step up.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
MP shot is good.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
And here's Poole. 7 points in the game. Misi up top. And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Raptors.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set at half court, it's tougher to score.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Oh!
Get out the way!
Goodness.
Get out the way! Awesome!
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
With the step back. No good with a layup. Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The 3, yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Poole. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Hurdle's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP against Murray. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Murray passes to Poole. They need this. Drills it from deep. Poole's got 10.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Fires in the triple.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivering. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Fires the 3, and the Raptors another 3.
Well, what impresses me is MP's focus. He's not just throwing it up from way out there.
Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player. Yeah, I love the activity there from Zion. He was all over that rebound. Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by MP. The Raptors have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Williamson passes to Poole. Uncovered. Barnes with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Shot to stop the run. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
A talented scorer with incredible shooting range. When Poole is locked in offensively, he can take.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. We've got Trey Murphy, Yves Missi out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Fears, and it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williamson outside. Pass to Fears, beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. A deep 3 from MP. Good, he hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Missi. Pass to Williamson. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
From deep, MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
There's the 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP drops in the 3.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so here is Toronto. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run is shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Queen, the pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Dick. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Misi. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill,